trying something new. Thought I would get some natural lighting on the reveal this time. So we are outside, so if you hear road noise, then, well, duh, that's people on the road. So, I'm going to... Oh, there's a bird. Sorry, I got distracted. I'm going to try to get logged in on my laptop, so maybe I can see comments this time, because I always do all of my lives through my phone. I don't, I'm not typically able to see the comments, and open stuff and read things and all of that at the same time. So, while I'm giving a few minutes for people to come on, the last video that I did was when I opened my spinning wheel, and I had said that I would put some pictures up once we got it all put together, and I haven't done that. I do have it all together, just haven't gotten pictures put up. But I've been practicing with it, and I'm hoping to get good enough that maybe I can do kind of an intro to spinning video. People may or may not be interested in actually doing spinning, but just to kind of see the whole process is neat. And something was mentioned in that video about Sleeping Beauty. Now, what the fairy tale talks about is the spindle, the princess pricking her finger on a spindle. So, and I didn't think to bring my drop spindle out here, but say this is a drop spindle, and it has a point on it. Well, at one point, that was all they had. They didn't have spinning wheels. And so somebody figured out I can make these wheels act as pulleys. I can put a drive band on it and make it spin, so that this, instead of my hands having to spin it, that drive band will spin it. And eventually those spindles would kind of wear to a point, and they would become sharp. So that's kind of the whole thing in Sleeping Beauty. That's where she would have pricked her finger in the story. So I thought that was kind of neat. Kind of a neat thing. Now we have what are called flyers and flyer wheels, and that was the you had the bobbin, and then you had the U-shaped thing that was around it, and it twists as the bobbin, or it twists around the bobbin and winds the yarn on as it is spun. So yeah, pretty neat stuff. And I mean, a lot of times we don't think about the ingenuity of people from years gone by. But if they could figure all that out, they had to have been some pretty smart cookies. So, Paradise Fibers. I'm not an affiliate. I don't get any money for this. I just really like it and think it's pretty cool. So, this was the bag, and we got a hint in an email of a sheep that just had several different pastel colors on it. So I don't really, that's all the spoilers. I've not watched any other videos. Jillian Eve does Paradise Fibers. Kim Knits Tutorials does Paradise Fibers. She also does a lot of really cool yarn dyeing. And if you will look up Fiber Love Diary on YouTube, excuse me, she also does, what am I trying to say? Oh, Paradise Fibers. And so they have all had, I don't think Kim Knits has, but Jillian Eve and Fiber Love Diary have had their videos out. and I've been so tempted to watch, but I didn't. And I'm going to try to not pull the fiber out. I'm going to try to get the card. So let's see what we have. Okay, let's see. We have Fairy Tale. This is pretty cool. Oh, and that's so funny because I was just talking about Sleeping Beauty. But once upon a time in a land far, far away, enchanting blends of ultra soft merino and glitter stellina were formed. That's pretty cool. So we have Fairy Tale. We have we have blends, and we have locks, and we have our Notion bag. So we also have a Fairy Tale scarf. Oh, this is a crochet pattern. That's so cool because a lot of times they do knitting patterns, and nothing wrong with knitting patterns, but y'all know I personally prefer crochet. This will be Merino Wool, which is, I mean, it's good for scarves and things that you're going to wear next to skin. And something that a lot of people don't know about wool, and that I didn't know about wool, is that it is moisture wicking. So a lot of people think of wool and crochet things as just being hot sweaters and boggins and scarves that are just too hot to wear, especially down here in the South where it's hot like 80% of the year, and then we have winter all in 1 week, and then it's hot again. So but a lot of wool, certain types of wool are better for different things, but a lot of wool, it's all moisture wicking, and like I've said before in some of my wool prep videos, I've got them posted on YouTube and Rumble under Spin Crochet Repeat RCC, so I would appreciate you watching or subscribing. But it is moisture wicking, and it doesn't have to be heavy and bulky. It can be very lightweight. It can be excellent for summer because it doesn't necessarily heat your body. It just maintains the heat that you have. And so it can actually be really good for summer wear, depending on what you make and how you make it. So, okay, with that being said, I'm going to dig in. There are 8 possible colorways. We'll have 6 ounces of one color. And with the locks, I'm really excited about those. With the locks, we will have 2 ounces of a potential 11 shades. So, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Here we go. Look at that. This is so pretty. It looks like this is the Under the Sea. And it looks just a little bit lighter on camera than it is here. But you see that shimmer? That is the stellina, and this is very, very much Little Mermaid. Oh my goodness, you look at that. That is gorgeous. And I've been spinning on my drop spindle, but I've been trying to get really good on my spinning wheel because this is just gorgeous. And some of the other fiber that I've gotten from them is really pretty, and I don't want to ruin it. So, okay. And let's see what's next in the bag. That's our Notions bag. I'll look at that in just a second. Here, oh, this is going to be the locks. How can I spin it if I can't get it out of the bag? Okay. Oh, look how cute. They always do such a good job with their packaging, and you can tell they put a lot of time and effort into this. I got, this is cinnamon or crimson? I think this is going to be crimson. Excuse me. This is So fun. These are locks straight off the sheep, washed, and then dyed. You can still see the crimp, and look at that bounce. Just like our human hair that has curl, these locks have that same bounce. And this is really neat. Some people do what's called lock spinning, and where they spin the wool. It looks a little more red on camera. It's more of a it's not really a fuchsia, maybe kind of a dark hot pink, if that makes sense. But they spin the yarn, and they'll take one of these locks and they'll just put one end in and leave the rest to hang. And it makes some pretty interesting, what they call art yarn. I'm probably going to comb this out and just spin it into something of its own. Look at those tiny little curls. Those are adorable. That is probably what I'm going to do. And yeah, 2 ounces is quite a bit, if you can see. I mean, I cannot hold that in just both my hands. That's quite a bit of fiber, so that is really awesome. Okay, and our notions bag, happily ever after, like all of our fairy tale hopes. Oh, what is that thing? I've seen it on Facebook where you know you've grown up when you start siding with the parents in the fairy tales rather than the kids. Yeah, I understand that completely. We have Eunice, and she's all sparkly. Looks like she's right in the middle of her own little fairy tale. We have Sweet Honeydew green tea from Stash. That is bound to be good. I love honeydew. And here we have, I'm seeing now that it says it is a bibbidi bobbidi bew. B-E-W-E, as in a female sheep. Bibbidi bobbidi bew sheep sticker. That's cute. We have a excuse me, we have a magic dust stitch marker progress keeper. Look at that. All the little stars. And these are quite useful. I think I've said that in every video, but they really are. I've been working a lot lately with velvet yarn, making different animals. And that velvet yarn can be a little tough to see where your stitches are sometimes, so these are very, very useful. That is pretty cool. Okay, let me see, I think that's about it. Yep, we've done our notions bag. We looked at the locks. And I'll show you, this is what I was talking about, about the lock spinning. Some just let the lock hang, some have it kind of core spun. It's pretty cool. So, yeah, if you are interested in anything to do with Paradise Fibers, I can try to answer any questions you might have. Again, I'm not an affiliate, so I would likely point you to an affiliate such as Jillian Eve or Fiber Love Diary, because they know much more than I do. And I would encourage you to check out their pages as well. And again, I'll be posting this video. It will be in my group, of course, but I'll also be posting it on my Rumble account, and my YouTube account, Spin Crochet Repeat, or CC. And that is so gorgeous. Little Mermaid, very, very much Little Mermaid-esque. I have other Paradise boxes or bags. Started getting those in December. And I'm working through a series on processing raw Shetland wool. The first 3 videos are up where I washed it and then combed it and spun it. Next, once I get enough spun, I'll be doing a dyeing video where I've got something kind of put back that I want to try to do some natural dyeing with on that Shetland, and it is just a full-on experiment. I've never done it before, so you'll be learning as I learn. And then after that, I've also got some Fin wool. I've got Teeswater, and I have llama, and so I'll be processing through those with series on those. And I will also be continuing to work on spinning and try to get some spinning videos up and see just what all we can all learn as we go. So thanks everybody for watching, and I hope you have a great day.